All right. We are reading from r/vent because I don't feel like ranting about me today. And they say, someone peed in our guest bed and stank up our house. Which already just, I would fight. I would fight. I haven't even read it yet, but I would fight them. They say, there's been a foul smell coming from the spare room for 6 months, and my partner and I couldn't figure out what it was. We are both pretty clean and keep things tidy. I clean the house regularly, so I have been incredibly confused that we couldn't figure out where the smell was coming from. I thought maybe it's because it's a small hot room and my partner thought it could be one of my plants. Oh, not the plant. Don't blame the plant. I found out I was pregnant in January and so began the process of sorting out the house to prepare for the baby. We ended up moving our spare guest bed into my office so we could have that room for the nursery. My office is the smallest and hottest room in the house. Over time, the smell in that room got worse. My sense of smell also became heightened with pregnancy. We couldn't figure it out. Eventually, I started sleeping in there because as my pregnancy progressed, I struggled with more sleep, started snoring sometimes, and waking up constantly to use the bathroom, not wanting to disturb my partner who works long hours. I felt bad keeping him up. Fast forward to last weekend. I went to strip the bed to wash all the bedding and discovered a large pee stain all over the mattress. I only managed to see it because the room was dark. When I turned the light on, it was impossible to see, which is why I missed all the times before. We finally had an explanation for the smell, but I was absolutely livid. We've had people stay over various times, though it was evident by the stain it had been there for some time. What I don't get is that everyone that has stayed, maybe only 5 people, only. That's a lot of people to be at your house, child. All right, only. What I don't get is that everyone that has stayed, maybe only 5 people, were all grown adults. Someone wet the bed, didn't say anything, and didn't even attempt to try to clean it. My partner and I are very chill and down to earth and would never make anyone feel embarrassed. We would have happily cleaned it and been discreet. Accidents happen, no judgment. The fact that someone just left it there is what upsets me. What has really upset me is that someone did this, did not even attempt to clean it, and I have been breathing it in, being hotboxed in that room all night, inhaling that smell, pregnant, not knowing it was some disgusting person's dried piss. The mattress cost over 1K, ruined. My partner and I both spent an hour each passing over the mattress with an upholstery cleaner. The stain is out, but the smell remains. The room still reeks into the hallway. I'm so angry and I can't let it go or get over it. I had put a lot of effort into making our spare room nice for guests and sorting the house, preparing for the baby, and now we've had to move things out and undo a lot of progress because of this, and it's been stressful. I have an idea of who it might be, though, based on their hygiene and patterns of behavior, but I'm not saying anything, especially as they are a sibling of my partner. But I sure as hell am never letting them stay in this house again. After the time they house sat, they left our house a mess, and we decided never again. They are the only one I can think of who is gross enough to wet the bed, not clean it, but just replace the bedding without us knowing. They are the only one to stay the longest duration, while everyone else was just an overnight stay, while we were home. We also get notifications when the washer dryer complete, which were none with the overnight only guests, but quite a few with the 1 week house sitting. I'm so angry and feel so much disgust and disrespect. I've had to really bite my tongue as they are my partner's sibling and I don't want to cause drama and accusations, so we'll pretend this never happened, but I cannot think of this person the same. My partner thinks the mattress can be saved. I'm convinced it needs to be burned. We now need an air purifier to get rid of the smell that won't leave. I'm constantly angry every time I walk to that end of the house because it reeks, and it's extra stress I don't need when I'm preparing for a baby. I feel nothing but anger and annoyance at the thought of them. I don't even want them to touch or hold my baby when my baby arrives. I don't even want guests staying here for a while because I'm so fed up. I know I'm probably overreacting. It's been a tough week. I'm hormonal and a mad grown adult ruined our guest bed and stank out our house. Well, that's unfortunate. That's really disgusting actually. Anyway, I'm going to read a couple of the comments. One commenter says, or no, they commented and continued in the comments and said, the annoying thing is we had a mattress protector, but it didn't dry in time for use. My partner jokingly said, it'll be fine. We're only gone for a week. Not like anyone's going to piss the bed. Crying emoji. We really did not expect a 20-something-year-old adult to do this. I mean, even if you do, most people would actually try to clean it or do something about it instead of just leaving it like that. And they're right. Another commenter says, get rid of the mattress and stick to never letting that person sleep over again. If they ask why, tell them someone pissed on the bed and you don't know who, so you won't be letting people stay anymore. The cost of a new mattress will be worth it to reduce the distress it's causing having that in your house. Another commenter said, get pet enzyme cleaner. If it will get rid of cat pee smell, it will get rid of anything. I would try this before pitching the mattress. Nature's Miracle is probably the most well-known. This is gross. Whoever this is, like, first of all, if you know you have, trouble with your bladder, you should have covered yourself. Like, you should have put something on up under there. You should have, like, slipped on a plastic bag or something, like got you an adult diaper. Something should have been done. But after you peed on the bed, you couldn't run down to the Kmart. You couldn't run to the Kmart and get you something to try to clean this up. Filth. Pure tea filth. Disgusting. Anyway, what do y'all think in the comments? Let me know. I'm truly disgusted. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things the YouTubers say, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.